Hi. Okay, so basically I haven't, like, I'm so behind with all the vlogs. Like, I have them all, and like even like I went to Liverpool, blah blah blah. I had like a thought and I wanted to share it before I like catch up with the vlogs and everything, because it's like when you don't create your own reality, like someone else creates it for you, or like if you don't like protect your vibe and stuff, other people like project their own stuff onto you, and then like have like discernment with like what comes from you, what is things that other people project onto you. But let me, sorry, let me get a coffee, get to the park, and then I'll tell you more. I didn't get all the way away from the cars in my usual spot, but I mean, this is okay because I'm carrying this and this because I have a shoot tomorrow, so I got like shoot stuff, and then also I brought my dirty laundry because I haven't had a home for like 2 weeks now, I think it has, but like I feel like it's like a record now, like, you know, like the amount of time I went without one, and exactly, but then like I booked something for tomorrow, so yeah. But yeah, I start vlogging, but like then this vlog, like, you know, there are like loads of vlogs in between, but because like, you know, I haven't edited them, but I will. But yeah, because this one I just had the idea, like, wait, you know, there are people with like heavy and very strong belief systems, right? And then when we are around them, then like if we're not like careful, or like even if we're careful, I don't even know, but if we are not aware, then we catch like we can catch the way they perceive us, then we see ourselves that way because we kind of see ourselves like through their eyes, you know what I mean? So basically, look, my feet, they like swell up when I'm not lying down for like a long time, right? Because like something doesn't flow anymore. Okay, now you can't really see it properly, and it yeah, I don't know, but it has been there a lot. So then yesterday I thought, oh, like I need like somewhere to lay down for like 2-3 days or something, you know, to like because I don't want to sleep on the street, like I just sleep on the buses, right? And then just to elevate my feet. And so the thing can go out, and then I was thinking, oh, hospital, because it's like a body related, like sickness type of thing. If I go there, maybe like the remedy, because I know the remedy is like I need to lay down, put my legs up, and then hospital is supposed to do that, right? Like they're supposed to heal you, but then like it doesn't like society doesn't work yet, how like it's in my head so logical, right? Because like that they don't do that, like they don't let you just like, you know, like they would give you like medication or something, I think. But so basically I went there. And like long story, like back and forth night time, blah blah blah. And then this morning I had like yesterday night, like the A&E guy, he gave me like an appointment for today because obviously it wasn't that urgent. And then I went there, and then the woman, she bless her, like, you know, like super sweet, but she was so serious, you know, about the thing, like with the homelessness. And then I would like, it made me feel more serious about it. And then I was like even while I was in the waiting room, like waiting for the appointment, I was even thinking, okay, maybe I should go. And then I even told, like, at some point I told the reception lady, I was like, okay, like just grab me, like I'm gonna go. And she's like, are you sure? Like, no, you should stay here if you got the appointment, blah blah. And then I stayed. And yeah, and the doctor, like, she was so nice, but it was so like such a heavy energy. And even when I saw like other people, like obviously because it's a hospital, right, there were sick people there, and then like some of them, they were like, you know, like on crutches or something. And the thing is, like, I found it like it's kind of funny, like, but like I saw, like, you know, because I feel like I see things more like a kid, because it's like when humans are like sick or like something, like, I don't know, like it looks funny when they walk, like, you know, with crutches and stuff. And then I was thinking, if I was that, like I would rather somebody like get joy out of seeing me and think like, oh, cute or whatever, rather than putting this heavy pity energy on me, you know? Because like that's what I hate, like, because since I'm a kid, like I got that like from adults and stuff, because my childhood was not like normal, like, you know how people say it's supposed to be, but I never like felt that, you know, like unless like when people put like their pity on me and projected their like stuff on me, and it's not a nice energy, you know what I mean? And then also people with like this helper complex. Oh my god, this turned into a rant. But because when I was looking for the hospital, there was like there was a guy, he asked me for money, and then I even found like 50p, so I gave him the 50p. And then a homeless guy, he wanted to go, and then I told him as well, I asked him, I'm like, yeah, like, do you know, like, because I was thinking of going off to the hospital because my feet are swollen and stuff and blah blah blah. And then he recommended me a place to go, like walking distance as well. And he said, yeah, they give you, like, you know, that like they will give you something because you're a woman. Like for me, they don't care as much because I'm a man, but like you're a woman, and they have this thing called no second night out, blah blah blah. And then he gave me the address. I walked there, and then the woman, like I ring the bell, and then the woman said, no, like it's only referral or whatever. And then because I told her like, yeah, my feet are swollen and blah blah blah, and then she said, yeah, it's only referral. But like the way she said it, it was like her eyes, like, you know, those people who like suck energy out of you, through like pitying you, or like through like, you know, it's like, like, I don't know, I hate that. It's like as if they suck energy out of you, and it's like, it's kind of scary. And then I was like lucky when I woke back, and she said no, and then like it's fine, because it's like I feel like that's not for people like me, because I could, like, if I really wanted to, I could get a place, right? Or like not even a place, but like maybe like hostel or whatever. If I would like cancel my gym membership, cancel my music studio, dissolve my storage or whatever, like call my bank that I don't have to pay back the loan repayments as often, like I could manage, you know what I mean? But then I'm thinking other homeless people could manage as well, you know what I mean? Because some of them, they like the drugs and stuff, but for me my music is the drug. So but it's not valid then, right? Because it's not, I don't know, like society is weird. But I understand, because I'm not really like that in need, and then also like because I have like a light frequency about it, I don't see it as like a disadvantage or nothing. I'm just like seeing it as I see it, and it's nice. Why am I, wow, this was not even the topic of this whole thing. But yeah, so I'm not the one like who the help is for anyway, so like it's okay. But it's just like the pity, like when people put pity, heavy energy on you or on your circumstance, like I don't like it. So basically it's like super important to like keep your vibe light and keep seeing the world how you want to see the world, and not how other people project onto you. So if you are like in a bad situation or something, and sometimes you don't even need people to project that onto you, because society brainwashed you already over the years that once you get into one of those circumstances that society deems as like pitiful or whatever, then you start thinking, oh my god, I need to get out of this, blah blah blah. But if you really just look at it like from a very objective point, there's nothing wrong with it, you know what I mean? Like there's literally like, yeah, it might be like a bit uncomfortable, but like other things are like uncomfortable too. Like I don't know, like even when I still had my flat, like there were times I felt worse than I feel now, you know, because now my vibe is so much more lighter, and I just see everything like very objectively, and like I don't, and like it's more funny to me, you know what I mean? It's not like as hard, it's not as like, oh my god, reality. It's like, I find it like, I don't know, like it's amusing, and like all the stories that I accumulate, you know, like in the buses and stuff, is like, what the fuck. But yeah, so basically I managed, like I still, like because you know the hotels and stuff are expensive, but why am I saying, like this is not what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, because to depuff my feet, right? Because like they can swell up, and then like she showed me like because I asked her what happens if I don't put my feet up, you know, and then she showed me pictures, and then I was like, wow, I've seen homeless people like this before, with like fat ankles and lower legs, and like with like red eczema and like blood and stuff on it. So then like this morning I was like, okay, no, like I need at least like 3 nights. And then I found something, I googled like non-party hostel, because I can't do hostel because I'm so scared of the like party vibes. And then when people like bring other people in there, and then like even one of them had a review like that other people, like that partners, like that they sneak partners in and then they do whatever, and I can't with that energy, like I just can't. And then and then also like she asked, I don't know how to explain it, because I could also stay with friends, right? But it's not like, I feel like it's so important for me to be alone at the moment, like I don't, because it's not like I don't want to bother my friends, yes, but it's more selfish, because like me bothering them, it takes more energy out of me than it takes out of them, you know what I mean? Because they would like gladly help me, but like me then thinking like, oh my god, like then I have to plan it, then I have to go there, then it's there, you know, it's like too much. And I feel like right now I don't have any, why does this turn about like this, like, well, but I don't have any like energetic cords, and I feel like this I can quantum leap way faster, because I don't, like, I'm not attached to anything. But as soon as I live with like another person, or like a hostel where there's like other people, or like something, or like even like now the hospital situation, like that was like a boom, like a pull back into like another frequency rather than my own. But like I was like, okay, no, let me and when I walked out, I like did like this, I'm like, oh, okay, free. And then like since then I'm like, wow, okay, I can maintain my vibe, you know, like maybe it was just there to show me like I can maintain my vibe. And the thing is, like, they were not bad people, like they were so sweet, and she wanted to help me and everything, you know what I mean? And like she even said like, oh, and do you have enough food or whatever, like I was like, no, like food is fine, you know what I mean? Look, it's my almost £4 coffee. And it's not like, and I even told her like I'm not actually like homeless, and then she gave me like homeless information and stuff, but I know they're not gonna help me, because like I'm not that person. Like I don't actually need it, I think. Yeah, I think I really don't need it. And then like I found like this morning, I googled like with the like hostels, non-party hostels, and I found one, and it's like a bit outside, like it's like zone 8 or something, but it looks so nice, it's like nature and everything. And it was like, I paid 111, like 111, and like yeah, like that works, but like because, you know, I don't know how to explain it, because sometimes it's like hard with money with me, like it's so surreal, it's so weird, you know, like money is so unreal because I'm like in minus, so then it's like even like harder, right, to like calculate, but not harder to calculate, but even when I calculate, like sometimes it just doesn't make sense. And then also because I don't have like a steady income, so I never know how much exactly it is, but like I know like it will come back to me. And then like I feel like that was definitely like the right decision to do with the money, like with the, because tomorrow, like, yeah, basically tonight is like homeless, then tomorrow I have to shoot, and then after the shoot I go to the place. That's why I took like my washing and stuff. Look, the noise when I speak like the another alignment of that was that once, like this morning when I had that thought, I was like, oh wow, yeah, like you really have to be careful with your like reality that not other people created for you. And then I opened my YouTube, and then there's this video, like maybe I will call this video like the same title, because like I didn't watch it, but like I saw the title, and it was like, if you don't create your own reality, other people will create it for you. And I feel like that's exactly that, like that is exactly what would have happened if I wasn't so strong in my view of like, you know, like of my whys, and like why I'm like, not even why, but like I just see it as light and fun and this experience, you know what I mean? And it's like a plot. It's like nice for the plot. You know what I mean? And then it's like when it like it's nice like looking back on it as well, because I know I'm not going to be here forever. And then it's like, why would I want to be miserable then if I know that I'm gonna get out of this anyways? You know what I mean? And then also it's not even that bad being in it, because I still can create. Like the worst thing is like what I find worse is that my laptop, that I can't work on music right now, like that's worse than not having a flat, you know what, like, because that brings me more joy. So yeah, like be careful that like you don't get your priorities and your own like, yeah, that you get your own soul priorities not tangled up with society's priorities, because then, yeah, because I could now, like I could, if like I let society create my reality, then I would live in like a ugly room right now. I would have cancelled my gym, my music studio. I would have asked to pay less of the loan back or something, and then like now I would be, I don't know, like just like I would probably be way more miserable because I couldn't work on music either. Like it would probably take me longer to save for like a laptop, and then I would be surrounded by people that I didn't choose to be surrounded by with, you know. And I'm a person, I function better by myself and alone. And then when I'm like influenced, then maybe they create more drama in my life, because you know how it is when you have like roommates and stuff, and then like that takes away from it, and I feel like that is just slows everything down for me. So I rather have everything fast right now, like just like cold turkey, so I don't know, yeah, but basically just like go in, like, or not go in, but just let life happen. And I know that this way it's faster to like, because then I'm not like attached to like so many energetic chords, right? But yeah, oh god, did I say what I wanted to say? Another thing is, don't let yourself get brainwashed into thinking that life is hard, because it's just as like, it can be as light as you want it to be, you know what I mean? Like you can, like the situations that you encounter, like you don't have to like give, because nothing has meaning except the meaning that you give it. And then as long as you don't give it like the mainstream society's meaning and give it your own, it's like you can actually enjoy things that society says like you shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like making up your own stuff rather than copying like society stuff. Like for example, I had that like 1.5 years ago, like when I had like this big spiritual awakening with TikTok. Society says don't be on social media too much. I scroll 24/7 on TikTok. I stayed up until 3 a.m. But it was like God communicating to me through TikTok, you know? And it was beautiful. And it stopped naturally, you know, because I didn't force myself to stop it. Or like now, like being homeless, like people, like they think it's like, oh my god, homeless, blah blah blah, but it's like, okay, like because they have this connotation, and then like most people who are homeless, they like, who ask for money, they like super like dragged down by life, and they're like, oh, money, blah blah blah, and then like they're probably also in a different situation than me, and blah blah blah. But when I tell people, like when I say I'm homeless, like I just want everything, like I don't want them to feel pity for me, because pity is such an ugly energy like to receive, you know. And that's why like I'm also like working so, like not working so, because naturally I do it already, but when I realize I worry about someone, I'm like, no, I'm not going to worry about them, because why would you want to put that energy on the other person, you know? Like I rather think of them as like they're strong. Wow, like they're such a, like, you know, they manage, they always manage, blah blah blah, and then that way you send them that type of energy anyways, you know. And then if you worry, then like you send them, like, I don't know, it's not nice, like the worry and pity energy. Yeah. And then also, like, you know, because I feel like a lot of, like, sometimes people don't see people as like, because when like people put you like below them, like for example, like if you see, if they see like a person who's homeless or like a person with a disability or whatever, and then they kind of look down on them, but not in an arrogant sense, but like because that's looking down, like what society usually considers as looking down on something. But even with pity is also looking down on something, and it's like even worse, I feel, because it's like under the disguise of this good Samaritan, but like actually they just suck your energy, and you know what I mean? It's like not nice. But yeah, okay, this is it for Ria now. Bye.